Hi, hello everyone. So happy to be here. Uh, the weather is still very unpredictable. So actually today in the morning I wake up. I feel a little bit dizzy around the part of my head. So I didn't feel any uncomfortable places about my head in the morning, but when the time more closer to the noon, I feel more uncomfortable about my headache. I just couldn't do things very smoothly, and still now I just took some medicine that I brought from the clinic. My head is still aching. But I think I still have to record a video. So all I want to say is that to maintain, protect your head is very important. I just want to share is you have to protect your head very, very carefully. Several methods and steps you have to always insist on, and persist your good habits of using your head. I have already told you that about my old disease, that I have ever had the experience of a long-term sleeplessness. So the long-term sleeplessness that caused my headache very deeply. I have ever cured my headache, but I didn't go to see a doctor that who is in professionalism on headache. So just like today, the weather is suddenly become so cold. The air is just so frozen with very icy rain, and when I wake up, when I discover the weather is just suddenly changed so absolutely entirely, dizziness come with my headache. So I just canceled out the interviews tomorrow, and I have stayed at home and observed my headache situation. So it is very desperate. So I just want to connect with another job quickly. It is very desperate. But I think I still have to record the videos. I have ever told you that my old disease. So several methods about the headache. So the first step, you have to have a good habit to keep warm. To let your head keep warm. Actually, the situation of my headache is just getting better and better. It is true, but just like yesterday, the weather is just so warm, and this morning I wake up, the weather is just suddenly become so cold. So this kind of situation, suddenly the temperature descending down so quickly, and just the last moment, my head is just in a very warm weather, and the next moment, the very bad weather, frozen air with the very cold moisture made my head just couldn't get used to it. So that makes my head so harmful, so ached. First, if you want to your headache become more comfortable and better, in a common time, daily time, you have to notice to keep warm, let your head keep warm, and remember, don't live a life with sleeplessness. You have to go to bed to have your very wonderful sleep every day, and to have a sufficient sleepness. So if you always insist on sleeplessness, that will be a very serious cause to make your head have a very bad syndrome of headache. So I very care about this. So after last year 2023, I just still in the very bad disease syndrome. So, but the past 1 year 2023, I compelled myself in having good habits of sleep, so I can just grasp back some priority that to make my headache situation more better and better. So, but still, just like today, I just discovered my headache is still in a certain standard of the aching. So very sad of this. So not only let your head keep warm, but also you have to sleep very well. Every day must sleep, and don't be mad all the time. Your mood will influence your head. So if you always feel angry, mad, sometimes the abominable feelings, these all make your head to bear some pressure from your mood. These pressures will make your brain's nerve system let your brain nerve system be damaged. And actually, the headache is a illness that not easy to be cured. So first, you have to be in a good mood. Don't always desperate or mad or angry so easily. The mood to your head must to bear some pressure that will damage your nerve of your brain. So that is very important. First, don't always to bear very bad mood easily. Second, you have to let your head keep warm. Third, to have a good habits of sleep. And other Other method, just like the diet, you have to absorb good nutrition, and sometimes to massage your head, and to protect your head. You will have so many advantage, good side. So that is very important about this. Okay, last video we just talked about how to rescue your science subject if you're just in the beginning to prepare your science subject. I remember I have told you that to be a diligent person, the first day you have to be a diligent person. The effort on bearing some information on your subject that is needed to bear some, and you have to practice more exercise, so to observe and to be used to the theory the chapter told you. So you have to try and practice more. These are told that's the video. I call these are all around the first step you want to access to the chapter that is science subject. The second step, if you prepared very well, you bear, you practice. The second step, I hope you can just have a habit that to introspect. Every time you just do so many questions, and you have to have a good habit of introspecting. Where you done wrong, you have to amend it and find out the fault you have made, and to introspect why you lose the notice, and then you made a fault on it. Always to be a humble student. Don't be too elegant. Feel, oh, that's alright, next time I will do better. I don't care about this. That is wrong. Every time you have done the questions and you just to find out the answer, you discover here are some places you have done wrong. Here are some weakness that is making you feel wretched, or others you have introspect to find out the fault you have made and to amend it. So why I want you to do so many exercises? One reason is I want you to be very acquainted with. Another reason, you have to do the way very frequently. Every time after doing one question, you have to introspect. In the question, if you answer entirely correct, or you just lose some places in the questions, you have found out the fault you have made and amended. Besides, you have to realize why you lose it. So always introspect. Introspect is a very important word. The second step, I want you to be a humble student and always introspect. Introspect will make you become stronger and stronger. Okay? Okay, next video we can talk more. So today we have to enter the topic 3. The topic 3. Topic 1, topic 2, topic 3. So, okay, the topic 3. The topic that we are going to talk about the situation. In Taiwan, people use the antibiotic. So that is very interesting. So after some theory or examples around the antibiotic, we are just going to observe and to realize, touching some situation that is in the common day that is in Taiwan. So that is very, very interesting. The situation. Of antibiotic using in Taiwan. Okay, so here are five aspects you have to realize. Okay, so first, the first things, the antibiotics using in Taiwan. I want to know the first thing is you have to acknowledge in the past, the antibiotic in Taiwan abused very seriously. In the past, I said in the past. I can use the word abuse in Taiwan. In the past Taiwan, antibiotic abused very seriously. But in the current years, it just modified very, very better and better, very good, well, perfect. But the abusement of antibiotic, we still have to pay attention on and offer efforts and endeavors. Besides, we have to emphasize on this issue, the antibiotics abusing or abusement. Okay, first thing, we have to know in the past, the using of antibiotic abused very seriously in Taiwan. Although in current year, the situation very well. We still have to emphasize on and offer our efforts on. Okay. And the second, we will have known actually, although the medicine industry in Taiwan sometimes praised by the international, but we still can discover when we talk about antibiotic in the past time in Taiwan, the using of antibiotic abused very seriously, actually. Although, but in the current years, the situation is amended very well. Although we still have to emphasize on and offer our efforts on. So that is very important. Even we take example that Taiwan's situation. So because the antibiotic is very, very good to use, but we know the antibiotic has a very, very seriousness. We call it drug resistance. So after the abusing of the antibiotic, the situation will become more and more complicated. If we just use the antibiotic without any care or consciousness, that will make the abusing more and more fiercely. So the second, I have to just explain something. Common people sometimes misunderstand the antibiotic just like the anti-inflammatories. My accent is not very good, but I have to just speak the one again. Anti-inflammatories. Common people, if some people don't have a very good common sense about the medicine, they will just misunderstand the antibiotic is the anti-inflammatories. But actually the antibiotic, the professionalism of the antibiotic is to cope with the bacteria. So if we realize and we understand what are the function of the antibiotic, we will know that actually the antibiotic is just like a special medicine which cope with the bacteria. So if we know this, we will just understand antibiotic do nonsense with the anti-inflammation. Okay. So because the misunderstanding, actually here is the incident. Here's the incident. In Taiwan, every year, the patient who just has the upper respiratory tract disease can reach the amount about 1 60 million. 60 million. So in the total amount, the 60 million, 46%, the clinic patient used antibiotic. Actually, the common upper respiratory tract disease is caused by the virus infection. So, if you know about this, you just understand one thing. Here is no use. People need not to use antibiotic because the common upper respiratory tract disease is caused by the virus infection. Okay, virus, not bacteria. So these patients didn't need to use the antibiotic. But sometimes common people will misunderstand this. So that is a very, very key point in the past years in Taiwan, the antibiotics using situation. So this is another aspect. Common people misunderstand the antibiotic is the inflammatory. But actually, the antibiotic is the special medicine which can cope with bacteria. Especially. Therefore, the antibiotic doesn't do anything with inflammation. So, because the misunderstanding, so we can just realize something. In Taiwan, just has the incident that is just like the situation I have told you that. So in Taiwan, every year, the patient who has the upper respiratory tract disease, the amount reach 60 million every year. So in Taiwan, Taiwan. Every year, the patient who have the upper respiratory tract disease every year the patients who have the upper respiratory tract disease reach 60 million. And in the amount here are 46%. You are 46% using antibiotic. But as we know, in the fact the upper respiratory tract disease is caused by virus infection. Therefore, it need not to use antibiotic. Okay, we just take some time on chatting, so we just only can share the two aspects about the situation of antibiotics using in Taiwan. Okay. The first thing you have to know, actually in the past time, Taiwan, the antibiotics using is abused. The second, actually when the past Taiwan, some people misunderstand that the antibiotic is just the anti-inflammatories. So people always think the antibiotic is the anti-inflammatories, just like the upper respiratory tract disease. Every year, patients who have the upper respiratory tract disease can reach 60 million. And in the amount, here are 46% using antibiotic. But actually, we all know that. In fact, the upper respiratory tract disease is caused by virus infection. Therefore, it need not to use antibiotic. So that will be a fault, a misunderstanding, the use, the method, the prescribed. So people just don't have a very correct consciousness on the antibiotic. So we'll just have this kind of incident. Okay, next video we will talk others about the situation of antibiotic using in Taiwan. Hope you can have a wonderful time. Okay, so that is all about the Taiwan situation. So but in the current time, we just know about it. Taiwan just step by step to amend the situation, the medical using. So many places that the staff have to touch or just to cope with. But actually still have to know that although in Taiwan the medical service is very advanced, but we still have some misunderstanding on antibiotic. Okay, thank you for your watching. Hope you can have a wonderful time today. So we just have another content we just want to share with you next video. Okay, hope you can have a wonderful time. See you next video. See you. Bye bye.